Yeah, guys, so we're here with my lovely wife. It's her first time in the junkyard. She gets it easy today because there's really not too much that we need to grab. I'm just mostly here for one part in particular, maybe two, depending on what I can find. And I'm also here to teach her a little bit on the junkyard. I've been trying to get her to come out here for months, guys, and she refused. And today she actually volunteered to come, so I'm excited. What about you?
We need to look for the sun visors.
Yeah, except there's no 5th gen Ultimas here, unfortunately. This is Ultima right here is a new one that just came in, but it's not the right generation. So currently we're checking out this 2001 Nissan R50 Pathfinder. This was the reason why I came to the yard today. So we lucked up. Most things are still here. I was kind of concerned because when I happened upon this R50, they just have all this junk packed into it. But not all hope is lost, because check this out. That, my friends, is the center stack console still intact. And look, we have sun visors. I don't need them, but these have an upgraded feature in them, and I'll share that with you guys here in a second. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that. I'm gonna go ahead and try and harvest those guys for sure. Oh, that's interesting. So this is a 2001 variety, but it had a bottle jack in it. That's so not the norm. So yeah, here's our center stack, all intact. I don't need the clock because I have several of them. So I'm gonna get this trim bezel, but check that out, guys.
Oh, it's broken.
Oh, rats.
They broke it.
I think I'm still gonna risk it though, because of this.
What's this?
This is a separate feature, so when you kick this out, you can put that way, and then this will still come down in front of you. Haha.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's an upgrade actually. I'm confused as to why this is even on this R50, because usually you don't see that on an R50 with cloth interior. It's kind of weird.
Even if you take.
So the other mirror is still intact.
Even if you take just the inside.
That sucks that mirror is broken though. Because I kind of want to upgrade these, add these as an upgrade for Camper Dan. I'm still going to take them. Oh, so these slide off. So that's always good. The radio still.
What was the tape? Pull it out. Let's see what
No,
it is.
it's just a extension, see?
Oh.
So like an aux input.
For a cassette tape? Damn.
Stoked, because I didn't think I would ever find these sun visors because they're so hard to come by. And I think the only reason why somebody skipped over them was because that mirror was busted.
Yeah, because every other vehicle has their visors out.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. Just like the 5th gen Ultimas, when those come in, the doors, the mirrors, everything. Pretty much the entire interior gets gutted day one. So when you hear me saying that I have to go to the junkyard, that's why. Because if you snooze, you lose. It's that simple. Yeah, it's decent R50 from Montana with minimal rust, which is unheard of for some place like that. Boom, got him. All right, now I'm gonna work on that center stack. Yeah, whole windshield is broken. Look at that. Thing's fractured in like 6 different places. Oh, you see that piece of paper? That means that this truck came from Copart. Oh, and it had 229,758 miles according to that oil change sticker. But unfortunately, we don't know what the date was when the oil change was last performed. But yeah, so it didn't have that many miles on it. So we're gonna remove the clock, because we gotta get that out of our way. Then I always try to treat the unwanted parts for me. I always try to treat them with respect, because again, someone else might need them. Come on. There you go. Be careful not to bust this bezel. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. See, this one's acting like it wants to break the bezel, so I'm just... There we go. Man, our prize has been attained. This was a really nice rig. I'm assuming that it's in here because of mechanical failure. That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, it even had a aftermarket tow hitch.
I see that.
So here's our WD-21 friend here. This is a 1995 vintage. Oh, this one came from Chapman, Newcastle, Delaware. That's where this truck came from originally. It's automatic and everything's been trashed. No skid plate. The front fascia has already been removed, but the headlamps are still here. And they're in excellent shape. And the fog lamps are still here too. These are definitely not OEM. They're in really good shape. Cleaner than the ones that I have on my R50, except I'm gonna be upgrading to a set of HID units with the projectors. They do have a few surface scratches, but nothing too terrible. I think they're still worth having at this point. I've seen videos of R50s with these rubber boots here, but this is the first time I've seen one in person. And I kind of want to utilize these to keep the top of my struts from rusting. So I'm going to go ahead and snag these up. Yeah. Let's grab these. That black blob that you guys see there, that's oil. Just look at this valve cover. Look at all that. The driver's side looks like it might have been leaking too at one point. Wow. Got the pinstripes on the side of this R50, and I was just looking under here too. This truck was recently running. I mean, look at all the mud, right? I really think it just had an oil-related failure. CVs on this thing looks really, really good, especially the passenger side. Sway bar end links are still good. They're not ripped, so those are definitely not OEM.
See what you got in this part.
So there's approximately 5 new R50s in this junkyard, and that's what I'm here to check out today. I'm just simply here to sink my teeth into some fresh R50 junkyard meat. And here we are, guys. There's a 2001 R50 Pathfinder. And this one, they've already trashed the center console bezel. Front seats on this one's pretty chewed up. Driver's side sun visor's gone. Yeah. Back seats definitely looks used. Headrests are in great shape though. I think these will clean up really nice. There's the trunk space. I guess there was a system in here of some sort. Tri-spoke wheels. Yeah, the headlamps on this one look really good. Also the fog lamps. Yeah, it looks like somebody was loving on this truck just a little bit. Not too bad a looking rig. Let's nose around and see what else is here. Here's an Infiniti QX4 2003.
Oh, okay.
And it does have a trunk privacy cover, but this one has some pre-existing damage. So I'm probably gonna pass on it. That's really disappointing. But in other news, seats on this are really plush. Really clean. Wow. Driver's side seats worn, of course, but all the other three look really good. These are some kind of headrest covers, but it's clean. Yeah, the back seats are still supple. Really nice headrest. Door cards would have been nice too, but of course, some knucklehead that didn't know what he was doing started yanking on things already. So there's that. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. Oh, and this QX4 has all 4 matching wheels, I believe. Again, 2003. And even the spare is available, matching also. These 2 wheels are missing the 2 wheel center caps. But if you can find those, then you're in business. I think I know why these door cards are all torn up. I guess there was aftermarket speakers in here that somebody thought that they needed to have, so they were tearing things up trying to get to that. So here's a 1999 R50 Pathfinder, and something you don't ever want to see on your personal R50 is a hole like this right here. If you find this on your R50, that's game over. And it's definitely junkyard time. Just came across these boots here on the strut mounts. These rubber boots. They're a good thing to have to plug things there. Now I was gonna go ahead and get both of these, but I just realized that I really only need one. Now we already went ahead and harvested the driver's side. I was gonna take the passenger side too, but I don't really need it because I already have one. And the main reason why I took the driver's side is because the one that I already have, the vanity mirror inside of it is cracked. So there's that. Here we are in that very same 2001 R50 Pathfinder back seat. The leather looks like it's still in great condition, but it is definitely going to need a serious cleaning. That's for sure. The headrest might be salvageable, but again, you're going to be cleaning. So the features keep getting better on this 2001 R50 Pathfinder, guys. Check this thing out. It even had a monitor back here for the occupants in the back seat. Isn't that dope? That's so cool. Sad to see this thing in here. But we'll make sure that it lives on in the form of another R50 somewhere. I have my eyes on a few more other tidbits. Like I said, we're getting the sun visor here. And a couple other miscellaneous parts. Let's continue to dig here and see what we could turn up. Wow, things just keep getting better and better on this R50, guys. Check this out. This thing has electric cooling fans here on the condenser. Looks like it was an add-on of some sort. Or was this OEM? What do you guys think? 2001 R50 Pathfinder. We'll leave this one's a SE. I'm gonna go ahead and get this instrument cluster. So far we went ahead and got our trim bezel removed here. And then there's gonna be 4 screws, 2 on either side of the cluster there. We'll get those out and then we'll unplug that guy and we'll be home free. Well. When I say that things keep getting better on this R50, I'm not kidding. Let me show you guys something in the front first. We're gonna get back to our cluster removal here in a second. So these tires are, let me see the size, 225, 65 R17s, right? Look at where our strut perch is in respect to the tire. You see that? Right? You guys see that, right? I'm not gonna show you everything just yet, but I think you guys can tell where I'm going with this. Do you see that? Do you guys recognize these? So this truck has a 2-inch lift on it, a 2-inch spacer lift to be specific. Wow. Now I'll see what it looks like in real life. Yeah, a 2-inch spacer lift, front and rear. Show you guys the front. Personally, I wouldn't be interested in this. It's a cheap way to lift your R50, but it's not necessarily the right way to do it. Yeah. So there's a 2-inch spacer lift on this thing. That's cool. Huh. Driver's side valve cover has been modified. It's some kind of a red valve cover. Oh, passenger side too. So that thing's definitely been opened before. And I guess they figured while they were in there, they would go ahead and paint the valve cover. So yeah, we have our cluster removed, and now I'm gonna work on getting these connectors unplugged here. So our instrument cluster has been won. We're gonna go ahead, put that in here. Again, we're just nosing around and see what goodies we could come up with. Initially, I came here to get replenishments from my eBay store, but it looks like I'm getting mostly things from my R50 right now. We'll discuss that later. So over here we have a 2001 R50 Pathfinder. This one had the wood grain accent trim bezel, but unfortunately it's broken already, and it is quite gross in here. One of the sun visors has already been taken. Oh, I knew it. The mirror is removable on these, so that's good to know. Yeah, not much left. Sadly, no tonneau cover, just a bunch of junk. Oh my. Here's an old D21. This one I believe was a 2-wheel drive. 5-speed, as you can see. Shift machine is already gone. This one had a camper shell on it. And here's another floor mat. This one's kind of dirty though. Here's what's left of a WD-21. This one is a 1994 vintage. The interior, what's still here, is really clean, guys. Always been a fan of the red interiors of the vintage Nissans. Most things on the dash are gone, like the clamshell there and such. But yeah, it's really nice. I think since I couldn't find the brake light that I was looking for, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Yeah, so we got our third brake light from our 2007 Nissan Pathfinder. I'm just gonna nose around here again. I'm just looking just to see if there's anything that's worth grabbing right now. Still trying to convince myself not to get this tonneau cover in here. It does have a bit of pre-existing damage, but what I'm interested to see is what the rest of it looks like, because that's going to determine whether or not if I take it or if I leave it here. So it does have some surface scratches here on the rail, but the main portion of the actual privacy cover itself is still intact. So I think I'm gonna gamble on this thing, guys. Maybe I can find a way to like tack that hole up or something. Wish me luck. So like I said, guys, it does have some pre-existing damage. I'm probably not gonna sell this one because I probably won't get any serious money for it. Yeah, some pre-existing damage here, and like I said, this right here, which I'm thinking I could probably patch that up and make it look as good as new. Who knows? Maybe I can buff out the scratches. So I'm gonna grab this, and then it's fog lamp assembly. Maybe I shouldn't get it. It looks like it does have a little bit of damage there. You see that little fracture. Well, I think if it wasn't for that, I probably would gamble on it. I think we got everything we need. So I have a driver's side sun visor. I have our trunk privacy cover here. We have the cluster, and not 100% sure whether or not if I'm gonna get this, because the thing is, it's not perfect and it looks like it has a little bit of pre-existing damage there, so maybe I won't get this. The other items, also the third brake light here, we're gonna go ahead and get that too. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything packed up into my Ultima here, and we're gonna head home. Today I'm actually regretting not driving my R50 to the junkyard because of this guy, and we did spend a little bit more than what I wanted to be spending, but again, we did get a couple of really good things and nice things for my personal R50.